Breaking news! On this episode of Victory Kids, we have Josh and Caleb taking over MC.
Yeah, we even got Bug.
Next up, we have jokes with
Megan and Sydney.
Hey guys, welcome back to Jokes with Megan and Sydney.
It's Jokes with Megan and Sydney.
Hey Sydney,
Yes, Megan?
what did the daughter corn ask the mother corn?
I do not know.
Where's popcorn?
Hey, Megan,
Yes, Sydney?
what is the tallest building?
The Empire State Building.
The library, because it has the most stories.
Why should you never trust the stairs?
Because you can fall down them.
No, because they're always up to something.
Okay.
Hey Sydney, who do I look like?
Donald Trump.
I was trying to look like Jokes with Josh and Caleb.
It's Jokes with Josh and Caleb.
Maddie, what do you call a man who can't stand? Neil.
It's Jokes with Megan and Sydney.
Next up, we have
Dealing with Tia.
Hey kids! Today I'm going to be showing you a card trick, and I have Abby here with me. Hey guys! Okay, so what we're going to do, so I have a deck of cards here, okay? So, as you can see, they're all very shuffled. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Abby to pick a card. So Abby, I want you to think of a card in your head. Think of any card in your head and whisper it to the camera. I'm not going to look, okay? I won't look.
I'm going to choose the red 7 of diamonds.
Okay, does everyone know Abby's card? Okay, so I don't know Abby's card, and I'm gonna take it from this deck of cards. I'm gonna make it disappear, and I'm gonna make it end up in Abby's pocket, okay? Abby, are you okay with that?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is, so Abby's card is somewhere in this deck, okay, and I'm gonna make it go away, disappear, and land up in Abby's pocket, okay? So we're gonna rub the deck of cards. Are you ready? Is everyone thinking? Everyone think of Abby's card in your head. Okay, and I'm gonna click. Okay, Abby, reach into your pocket. Is there a card in there?
Whoa, that's really cool. It's like the exact one that I picked.
Whoa. Okay. So now what we're gonna do? So that's Abby's. So Abby got a card there. Okay. Now we're gonna make it disappear again from Abby's pocket. So Abby, I want you to put it back in your pocket. Okay.
Okay, it's going back in.
So now I'm gonna rub the cards again, and I'm gonna click, and then the card's gonna appear back here. It's gonna it's gonna disappear out of Abby's pocket, and it's gonna land up here again. Okay, you ready? Abby, was that your card?
What?
Was that Abby's card? The 7 of diamonds? Okay, that's all I have for you today, kids. Bye!
Thank you so much for watching Victory Kids. Side! Next up, we have Community Focus with
Lee, wherever she is.
Amazing Lee.
Hello everyone, it's Auntie Lee. Welcome to Victory Kids. Look at all their nice artwork. They were learning about chickens and they painted, and there's some piggies over there, and we're just so proud of our kids at school. Just so you know, while they've been back, and because of all the crazy COVID things with their washing their hands and their temperatures and all of that kind of thing, we have had to feed our children more than we normally do. And if you ask your mommies and your daddies, you will know that it's very expensive to feed children. So we've had to feed them more than we normally do, and we have been providing them with a morning snack. A peanut butter sandwich or a jam sandwich. And you know what? If you eat peanut butter or jam sandwiches all day, every day, do you think it gets a little bit boring? I think it gets a little bit boring. So what we thought is we could ask our wonderful friends over at Victory Church, which is you, if you want to maybe make the kids a snack. It could be anything. It could be biscuits, it could be popcorn, it could be a bag of fruit. We have 50 children at the moment. And if you're keen, talk to your mommies and daddies, and you can come and drop off some snacks for the morning snack. We will send out a little link that they can sign up and say, I would like to provide a snack once, or I would like to provide a snack twice, or every single Wednesday, my family will make muffins. Guys, can I tell you a secret? Guess what Auntie Lee did? The one day I made muffins for the children. I made 60 muffins, and when I tasted the muffins, do you know what I did? I put salt in instead of sugar into the muffins. And they were disgusting. So make sure that if you're going to bake for us, it's going to have the right ingredients, and we would just love you to be a part of it. We know that they'd be so appreciative of a nice snack, and Victory Kids is also your school, guys. You're also involved and you're also a part of it, so we would be really grateful if you could ask your parents. Snack time at Victory Kids could get much more exciting. Bye!
We just want to shout out a little
Happy birthday to who's ever having a happy birthday.
birthday to you. Happy birthday. Next up, we're gonna be
The story of the friends of the little children.
what? We're reading a story, Caleb.
Which is the story.
Hello Victory Kids, happy Friday. It's Auntie Lee and I'm reading you a story today from the Jesus Storybook Bible. I don't have any fancy fun things like Auntie Tanya. Sorry, I'm going to be a bit boring. But let's see, we're reading a wonderful story called The Friend of the Little Children. So, it comes from Matthew 18 and 19, Mark 10 and Luke 18. It's called The Friend of the Little Children. Jesus' friends were arguing who was the most important helper in God's kingdom. They wanted to know. Now, does this maybe sound like something at your house? Sometimes you want to be sit in the front, or you want to be first to choose the thing on Netflix to watch, or you want to be first in the bath, or you want to be first. So, this is the disciples, and they were arguing. James said, I am. No, you're not, said Peter. I am. Nonsense, Matthew said. I am the cleverest. No, you're not. Yes, I am. Yes, no, am too. This silliness went on and on like that for some time. You see, Jesus' friends had started thinking they had to do something to make themselves special to Jesus. That if they were the cleverest or the nicest or something, Jesus would like them the best. There's the picture of them arguing with each other. Who was the best? And it doesn't actually matter, but we're going to find out about that now. But they had forgotten something God had been teaching his people all through the years, that no matter how clever you are, or how good you are, or how rich you are, or how nice you are, or how important you are, none of it makes any difference, because God's love is a gift. And as anyone will tell you, the whole thing about a gift is that it's free. All you have to do is reach out with your hands and take it. So while Jesus' friends were arguing, some people who knew all about getting gifts, in fact, you might say they were gift experts, had come to see Jesus. Now, who are the best at getting gifts? Are old people the best at getting gifts? Or are the children the best at getting gifts? Think about Christmas morning when you wake up and there's certain things maybe under the Christmas tree. The children are the most excited. So let's find out. So, Jesus' helpers tried to send them away. Jesus doesn't have time for you, they said. He's too tired. Guys, I don't know about you, but maybe sometimes you want to play a game with your mom or your dad, or you want to show them a trick that you've done, and mom and dad says, I'm too tired. That's fine. They're allowed to be tired because they're busy, but Jesus never says that. So it says they were wrong. Jesus always had time for children. Don't ever send them away, Jesus said. Bring the little ones to me. Now, if you had been there, what do you think? Would you have to line up quietly to see Jesus? Do you think Jesus would have asked you how good you'd been before he gave you a hug? Would you have had to be on your best behavior and get dressed up and not speak until you're spoken to? There's the little children. See, like I was saying, sometimes you want to say, look at me, Mom, I can do a handstand. And your mom says, maybe I'm too tired. There's the disciples saying, you can't go to Jesus. You can't go to Jesus. And what's Jesus doing at the top over there? He's just sitting with the children. He says, let the little children come to me. Isn't that cool? Or would you have just done what these children did? They ran straight up to Jesus, let him pick you up in his arms and swing you and kiss you and hug you, and then sit on his lap and listen to the stories and chats. You see, children loved Jesus, and they knew they didn't need to do anything special for Jesus to love them. All they needed to do was run into his arms, and so that's just what they did. Well, after all the laughing and games, Jesus turned to his helpers and said, no matter how big you grow, never grow up so much that you lose your child's heart. Full of trust in God, be like these children. They are the most important in my kingdom. And there he is playing a game with the little children. And this is a lesson for the children. Never get too big or too serious. Even if you're older listening today, don't think, oh, this is just for the little children. I'm so big, I'm in grade 5. Guess what? Jesus says that children are the most important in the kingdom. And also, if mommies and daddies are watching today, just a little reminder that sometimes we need to be a little bit more like children and have childlike faith and not overthink things and overcomplicate things. So I hope you've enjoyed our story today. Look guys, we've read this much of the Jesus Storybook Bible and we've got this much left. And let me tell you something, that it's the good news. And that in the end, Jesus wins. And we just love Victory Kids with a twist, and we miss you, and we hope to see you soon, and we hope that school is lots of fun, and that you're learning new things, and that you're being kind to your moms and dads, and your brothers and sisters. And what else does Auntie Lee want to say? And that you're eating your vegetables, and tidying your rooms, and having fun. So we miss you, and we'll see you soon. Bye!
Next up is...
Crafts with Dom. Because you know,
That's gonna be it.
Dom loves crafts.
Hey kids, so we're going to be doing a picture today for the story we read. And what you're going to need is some cotton wool, scissors, a Koki, glue or staples, and some twisties. So what we're going to start by doing is we're going to take the piece of paper, right, and we're going to fold it into 4 pieces. So first, we fold it in half, and then we're going to fold it in half again. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Koki and we're going to draw half a circle onto the edge of the paper here, right? Then we're going to take the scissors, be careful, and we're going to cut the circle out. And now we should have 2 circles. So now that we've got our 2 circles, we're going to take one of the circles and we're going to color it in like the world, okay? So firstly, we take our green, or whatever color you want to use, and we will color in the continents. And now we're going to draw the sea. So now that we colored our world in, we're going to take the other circle and we're either going to staple or glue it onto the other circle, okay? But we're going to leave a bit of a gap so that we can stuff the circle with cotton wool, okay? So now that we've stapled the 2 pieces together and put the cotton wool in, we're going to stick the world in the middle of our second piece of paper, okay? Right kids, now that we've stuck the world down onto our piece of paper, we're going to draw a whole lot of kids holding hands around the world. Now that we've drawn the kids in, we're going to write something on the piece of page, okay? Along the top, we're going to write Jesus loves the little children. And on the bottom, we're going to write all the children of the world. And there we go. There's our craft. Kids, I hope you enjoyed and have a great week. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching
This week's version of Victory Kids with a twist.
Twist.
2 twists.